See him walking out of the side of TGK using his t-shirt to cover his head, surrounded by correctional officers and what is presumed to be his manager. Now, although we asked him questions about these allegations, he did not say anything.
If you thought Gervonta "Tank" Davis was only dodging punches, think again, because the feds might have found something entirely different. A scandal that refuses to die down. Reports are swirling that federal agents recently targeted Gervonta's luxury Miami mansion, and what they allegedly discovered has shaken the entire boxing world. We're talking about possible evidence, sealed boxes, and whispers of illegal substances. The internet is in full meltdown mode, and fans are asking, is Tank hiding something deeper than we thought? Let's break it down.
Hey, the little one inside.
You don't gotta ask me about her.
Well, we need to make sure she's with somebody.
She's okay, she's with somebody.
Okay, listen, I get you that you're upset, but we can't just say. What's your first name? What's your first name? We can't just say that she's just with somebody. We have a duty to make sure that she's with the right people. Okay? So, where's the mother of that child? What's his first name?
First, let's talk about the moment everything blew up. Word on the street is that federal agents allegedly carried out a quiet sweep of Davis's Miami mansion last week. No official statements have been released, but anonymous insiders and gossip blogs started reporting that something serious went down behind those mansion doors.
I think the articles are saying like hours ago, Gervonta Davis was arrested. The accusations or the reports are that a female that he was with, he went to a house or something. Supposedly this happened at a residence that he did not live at. And supposedly this woman was hit in the face. Everybody's going to hear boxer and think that he punched her in the face. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Mike Tyson, like everybody was saying, like his hands got to be classified as a deadly weapon and all that type of shit. Like he should never be able to hit somebody.
We're talking black SUVs pulling up in numbers, rumored sealed warrants, and agents allegedly leaving with sealed evidence bags. What was inside? No one knows for sure, but speculation is running wild. Some claim the feds were searching for connections to a larger criminal network. Others believe it's tied to ongoing investigations into Davis's finances, associates, or even controlled substances. That's right, whispers have already begun. Was Tank hiding something illegal?
Of the law, the right decision was made. It's just that it's a damn shame that he gets to lean on the letter of the law, and the state of Nevada and the parole committee had to lean on the letter of the law because he's somebody that I believe doesn't only deserve to be in jail, he deserved to be under.
One alleged source even claimed encrypted burner phones and documents were seized. If true, this could run far deeper than anyone imagined.
Tank Davis, somebody you've had some interaction with on social. What do you make of maybe the lack of discipline or arrest?
Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. Is that what you want to put it down to?
Yeah.
It's more than lack of discipline. Yeah. It's vile. Do you know what I mean? I don't condone that at all in the slightest. So it's not got nothing to do with lack of discipline. It's got everything to do with moral compass. And for me, that's just, yeah, it ain't right.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This isn't Gervonta's first time facing legal heat.
Florida, Gervonta Davis is accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in Doral.
And this is not the first run-in with the law. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live outside of the jail in West Miami-Dade.
And I know you have some details on this latest arrest for the boxer, Roy.
Christy in Alexis, the charge he is facing is battery with domestic violence. And you mentioned this was an ex-girlfriend, but it is also the mother of his children. That, according to police. Let's show you who we're talking about here. You were looking at the mugshot of professional and well-known boxer, 30-year-old Gervonta "Tank" Davis. He was arrested by Miami Beach police early this morning on a warrant for his arrest following an alleged incident.
Let's address the big elephant in the room. Tank's history with the law. At this point, it feels less like random bad luck and more like a consistent pattern. His legal troubles go back to 2017 when he was arrested for first-degree assault. A charge later dropped, but it still put his name on law enforcement's radar early in his rise to fame.
A well-known boxer accused of domestic violence has bonded out of jail. Gervonta Davis walked out earlier today. That's after a judge gave him a $1,000 bond. Davis was scheduled to headline a boxing match next week in Washington, D.C. It's unknown if that's going to happen.
Then came 2018, when footage surfaced of him allegedly choking a man in a mall parking lot. You'd think he'd slow down after that, but no. In 2019, he was arrested again, this time for simple battery domestic violence after a viral video showed him grabbing the mother of his child by the neck during a basketball game in public, in front of everyone. Cameras caught it, social media exploded, and his reputation took a major hit. But that wasn't the end. In 2020 came the infamous hit-and-run case. Picture this: Tank driving a Lamborghini SUV, running a red light in Baltimore, crashing into another car, and then allegedly fleeing the scene, leaving 4 people injured, including a pregnant woman. No insurance exchange, no checking if anyone was okay, he just vanished.
Meantime, we are following another developing story. Boxing star Gervonta Davis, now indicted on 14 counts, all related to a November hit-and-run crash in downtown Baltimore. Surveillance video showed the crash at the intersection of Martin Luther King Jr. and Washington Boulevard. You see it here. Police say Davis was behind the wheel of a Lamborghini that ran a red light, hit another car, and then left the scene. 4 people were hurt that night. The charges that Davis now faces include leaving the scene of an accident and driving without a license. If convicted of all charges, Davis faces a potential maximum.
When it was time to face the consequences, Tank took a plea deal. That should have been his moment to lay low and get his act together, right? Wrong. He didn't take probation seriously. Sentenced to house arrest. He was allegedly posting from luxury hotels, hanging out with celebrities, and living it up like it was spring break in Miami. The court eventually called him out, and that violation landed him 44 days behind bars.
Baltimore native and boxing champ Gervonta "Tank" Davis is sent to jail less than a month after he was ordered to serve 3 months of home detention. He was taken into custody after an impromptu hearing yesterday, and now he will finish his 90-day sentence in the Baltimore City Jail. Deputies say Davis violated the terms of his home detention sentence in a 2020 hit-and-run crash. He said his home was too small, so he moved to the Four Seasons Hotel, but did not get permission from the judge. He received his 90-day sentence after pleading guilty in February to a crash that injured 4 people.
And that wasn't even the end. In 2021, he allegedly punched a parking attendant during a dispute that could have been settled with words. Combine that with other disturbing accusations, roughing up women, aggressive run-ins with fans, and constant disrespect for the legal system, and it's clear a dark cloud has been following Gervonta Davis for years.
Tank Davis, he got arrested. I mean, any thoughts on that one?
He did, huh? Again?
Yeah, again.
Hey, look, I actually like Tank Davis. He's a good, he's a good kid. He's a good fighter, a great fighter, actually. He's one of my favorites. Just get your... That's it, basically. Just say you don't hit women, man. Yeah!
You don't hit women, period. So, when news broke that federal agents allegedly raided his Miami mansion, it wasn't shocking anymore. The real question is, what exactly are the feds looking for, and how deep does this go?
Maybe he's not ready for this move. I really believe that Tank's team is worried he's going to lose. And when you're a fighter, nothing feels worse than your team not believing you. And then you look at Ryan, who was so hungry, so willing, so ready for this stage, that he simply said yes to every request, no matter what it was. That is a confident fighter.
I honestly believe Tank's team is worried he's going to lose. Nothing feels worse for a fighter than knowing your own camp doesn't believe in you. Compare that to Ryan Garcia, who was hungry, willing, and ready for the spotlight. He said yes to every request, no matter what. That's the mindset of a confident fighter. Now let's talk about what the internet thinks the feds might have found. Again, no official confirmation, but the rumor mill is running wild. Some sources claim illegal substances were involved, from prescription meds without paperwork to potentially harder drugs, totally unconfirmed, but enough to send social media into chaos. Some say Tank is done, mentally checked out. He's not focused on boxing anymore, and is instead chasing big money spectacle fights. Maybe against Jake Paul or Manny Pacquiao, but fights against real threats like Shocker Stevenson. Get it. No matter the payday, he's not taking that risk.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he done. Tank is done.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore? Or not?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something solo, and he's looking, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offered, give him 4 Lamborghinis, whatever. Tank ain't taking that fight.
If these allegations stick, his empire could crumble faster than a glass jaw in round 1. Sponsors will back out, networks will hesitate, and boxing organizations like the WBA and WBC could freeze him out entirely. Rumored fights might be canceled overnight, and millions in revenue from endorsements to ticket sales could vanish.
But I must say this, the most exciting fighter that's acting and fighting in boxing right now is Gervonta Tank Davis. When Gervonta Tank Davis go out there and fight, he reminds me of Pretty Boy Floyd. It's Pretty Boy Floyd, you couldn't go get no popcorn. You couldn't go get no soda. You couldn't go get no candy. You don't want to miss